One word, 8%. 8%. It's like Crazy Eddie. 8%. We're going wild. Welcome back, everyone, to another week of Real Estate Trends with your host, Philip Rispoli from MyDigitalListing.com and the Taberski Real Estate Team. That's right. What a difference a week makes. Yes, sirree, Bob. We're all in for a little ride, folks. Believe that. First, before I get into our local and national market stats, let me sum up our week. Jennifer and I had a great weekend, and run up to today. We did a lot of marketing. We did another 4 open house events. We created an out-of-this-world condo video that is getting monstrous attention, and we'll post that link for you. In addition, we went live with 2 new listing properties. We had another signed listing sitting in the wings, and with all that, it's not a bad week. In between all of that, we shot 2 podcasts and did 3 new videos. If saying busy people get shit done, it's true. Jennifer and I got you covered right to the nines. Now back to our regularly programmed network. What's the big difference from the last 2 weeks to this week? Well, it's simple. Inventory for one, and interest rates the other. This week, we had the largest increase of listings we had in 1 week since the beginning of the year. That's right, 9,470 new listings. That's a massive jump from just 2 weeks ago when we virtually had none over the Labor Day weekend. And this happens while interest rates are still hovering around 7.29% or more. So why would there be a flurry of homes coming to the market if there are so many low percent mortgages out there? You know the story. 3-4% mortgages, nobody's going to sell their homes. You know that whole big game. One reason could be consumer sentiment around mortgage rates not coming down and going higher. A prominent consultant I subscribe to interviewed Dr. Jessica Lutz of NAR for a podcast, and the new discussion is around interest rates creeping up to the 8% range. In a similar interview, Robert Dietz from the Home Builder Association was interviewed, and the prospect of 8% interest rates is being discussed there as well. It is entirely possible that a 7% rate to get into that new home you really want is now not a bad idea. It is too early to tell, but unless these folks lost their jobs or are financially in trouble, this may be the start of an unexpected cycle we have to keep our eye on. Now, this should keep our audience pondering for a week or so, don't you think? Now, while you think about this week, let's take a look at what the local markets look like. In our 33955, the days on market continue to climb this week. For the housing and condo markets, we are looking at 96 to 139 days on the market, respectively. Properties price decrease for the housing came in at 36%, and condos slowed by 31% this week. There are 11% relistings in the housing side, with a huge bump in inventory this week. We had 10% relistings in condos, where we were relatively flat with new inventory. In our 33950, I think the price reductions are finally starting to catch up with the market. The price per square foot for the housing dropped to $340 a square foot, and for condos it dropped to $264 a square foot. The older housing inventory decreased to 47%. This is the first time since the beginning of the year it's under 50%. And the condo market is at a 31% decrease, a healthy range. Housing days on the market this week is sitting at 95, and for the condos, the average days is 100 in the 33950. The market is sitting in a neutral, leaning toward a buyer's market more and more in both zip codes. Here at the Taberski Real Estate Team and MyDigitalListing.com, we are all in. Our marketing has never been stronger, our presence never been more diverse. We continue to build out our fourth quarter of 2023 and our first quarter of 2024. As you can imagine, we are mindful of the challenges our customers and local businesses are facing. Our goal is to add some fun, comedy, and some laughter to our business model in ways that captures everything that brings the world of Jennifer and Philip to you, our real estate family and friends. We trust some of our content you find informative, some of it funny, and some make you reflect on how good life can really be. One thing you can always count on is that we will always be just who we are. On that note, like I say each week, the twists and turns in this market are many, but one thing is a sure bet. The Taberski Real Estate Team and MyDigitalListing.com is going to be here in the end, bringing news, bringing the market, bringing the buyers, and bringing the sales. So from our heart to yours, make sure you contact Jennifer at 941-229-0111 or go to mydigitallisting.com or myheritagelanding.com. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next week. We really love you. Have yourself a great day.